Hi there, everybody. I'm Janine Hawkins. I'm at Bleating Heart on Twitter, and we are here for the Magician's Quest Witching Hour. We are playing Tongari Boushi to Mahou no Machi for 5 more days, including today. We're at the less than a week mark left in the show. We finished a mystery yesterday, I think. I don't know if it'll still be going on, but I'll be looking. Yesterday was TV20C's birthday. Tomorrow is our birthday. And, by our, I mean Streusel, not mine. Or yours. It might be yours. If it's your birthday tomorrow, happy early birthday. So let's hop right into it. We are, of course, doing this every day in October and have been for the past 4 years, including this year, because it's the 4th game. I never like get this intro 100% right. I never quite remember what I'm supposed to be actually saying. So today, I think we should be probably focusing on classes, if I'm being honest. Oh, that song, yes, that song is you can get that on notquitereal.bandcamp.com. It is free. It is on Halloween Night with Streusel. I got a big box of Japanese candy in the mail today that I ordered probably early September. I always forget whenever I order from this place that they take a very long time to ship. So the order always arrives approximately 2 weeks after I start thinking, oh, my order definitely got lost. But also it arrives like maybe 2 weeks before I would actually take action based on that. So, you know. This feels a little loud to me. Tell me how the sound is for you if I just need to turn it down on my own headphones. Okay. So I got a bunch of different stuff. I got some stuff I've always been meaning to try, like classics, like, the gum, Black. I've been meaning to try that for a while. Super Lemon, been meaning to try those for a while. I got some favorites. I don't usually get the fun activity candies because I find they're often bad. like the little like sets where it's like make a tiny sushi lunchbox, and it's all that stuff tastes kind of shitty. It's fun to make, but it tastes shitty. The thing I do get that is kind of an activity and is yummy. I'm a big fan of neru 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 ne, which is like that's the thing where you get a bunch of powder packets and a little plastic thing with two spots, and you put the powder packets in and you stir it up and you get like this. First you usually get just like a goop. It's just like kind of a thin weird goop, and then you put the second powder in and it changes color and it gets all like thick and not frothy. It's more like sticky. It's kind of like foamy and dense and sticky. And then you get a big glob of that on the spoon, the mixing spoon thing that you use, and then you dip it into the other compartment, which is, well, in some kits it's just more goop, so you don't actually necessarily have to dip it there. It's just like more. But sometimes it's like candy pellets and like sprinkles, and sometimes it's like little sherbet fizzy stuff. Oh, you can get back here. I didn't know that. Can't go through there though. It's not like Floam, because Floam is styrofoam balls suspended in like thin, silly putty kind of stuff, so it's a bit different than that. When I was little, I really wanted Gak, but got Floam. Ooh, there's candy on the ground. Free ground candy. Kids, if you find candy on the ground, don't pick it up. It's not free ground candy. It's probably bad for you. More candy. All right. What's up? Berries are nature's free ground candy, so we're gonna get these too. Oh man. Haichus are good. I think Haichus are maybe, well, Haichus are good. I don't want to say they're overrated because they are good. So their rating is like, that's fair. It's a fair rating. I really like, oh, there's so much candy. Look at all this free candy on the ground. I really like, what the fuck are they called? They have like little bits in them. It's not poiful. They have like a, hang on, I know I have some here actually, now that I think about it. Because I never order Japanese candy without ordering them. Pucho. It is like Puccho. Pucho. I fucking love those. More candy. Pucho's cool because it has little like gummies inside of the chewy stuff. So it's kind of like a fun texture. Some of the versions, my favorite one is the ramune flavored one, because it has little like fizzy sherbety bits in there instead of gummies, or maybe with the gummies. I think it has both actually. I don't remember. It's fucking delicious though. I wonder if, yeah, the candy rain might be because of the candy might be because of the candy rain. That's a good point. Or it might be a Halloween thing, because I think you can do like candy trading at some point. Yes. Valuable flowers. Excellent. It's not too much of a like weird texture thing, because the taffy sort of stuff itself is pretty dense. So with the gummy in there, it's not like you have a really soft thing with a weird hard thing in the middle, or a really hard thing with a soft thing in the middle. Shit, I went past it. Okay, and now we cast the spell. I don't think Cat Sith is there today, right? I think Cat Sith is tomorrow? Or Saturday? Tomorrow? Because he was there on Tuesday? Right? Ugh, he keeps parking on our flowers. Nothing changed here, though, which sucks. Okay, pick this one, pick this one. Pick this one. Okay, let's see here. I don't think he's on top of a valuable one, but it's so hard to tell. Keto. And then orange. So what's keto? Is that a special one? I'll just pick it. We'll find out. We'll find out together. No, it's just a shitty one. It's just garbage. I guess I'll water this orange one then. Hat, swirly, da-da. Oops. God, the Mario Odyssey feelings haven't left me. I'm still like, why don't I just get that game? Hey, what the fuck? I didn't cast the spell. There we go. I think? No, she didn't like do the dance. What am I doing wrong here? Also, wait, I just... Oh, was I not in witch mode? I don't fucking know. Okay. There we go. That's how we do it. The thing that's tough to know with Mario Odyssey is, like, it's getting very good reviews. That's a fact. But it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like not all game reviewers have a positive relationship with Mario. Like, I'm a game reviewer and I pretty much don't give a shit about Mario. But a lot of people do, and that's like, I think probably the majority do. That's me guessing. I don't really know. But that feels realistic. And I kind of don't care about Mario. Mario doing funny stuff on its own doesn't like enchant me. So it's hard to know how much I actually would give a shit, you know? It kind of sucks because, like, I never played the Galaxy games, and I think those are the first. Well, when I was like a preteen, I really wanted to play Sunshine because the ads for that were really compelling. Now that Giant Bomb is playing Sunshine, I'm realizing it's totally okay that I didn't. But the first Mario games, I think I was very aware of, like, oh, I wish I was into this. It's probably like Galaxy and the second Galaxy game. I never played those. I know they were very well regarded, are very well regarded to this day. But so hard to know if there's like something there for me, you know? And you know, when I was a teenager and nice. Look at this weird lollipop flower. When I was a teenager and got into emulating stuff, I guess this is just fine here. When I was a teenager, I got into emulating stuff because we had been a pretty... we had been a weird house in terms of the hardware that we had. My dad's very brand loyal. You could say to a fault. So we had like an Intellivision, which doesn't count. We had an Atari computer, which doesn't count. But that from then on, it was like we had Macs and we had Sega systems. And the first system we got that was not Sega was, I think it was one of those like one of those teeny tiny PS1s that they made. That's like the size of a book. Like the bulk of the top of it is just the disk drive. And that's a cool little thing. He got it chipped so we could copy the discs that we rented and burn them on CDs and just play those games forever for pretty much free. Which is very not legal. But is definitely what happened. And then we did PlayStation stuff for a while until my dad like won a GameCube in a contest. And like at that was like the first Nintendo thing we had, was like he won a purple GameCube. This was, I would say, probably like a year or two out from the Wii being a thing, if that. Actually, I think the DS was out at that point. Like this was not. I don't know. This was not like fresh in that thing's life cycle. The first Mario game I ever played legitimately, I think, was just a Mario Party. But like I emulated some of the platformers, and I just like didn't. I don't like platformers that much, so it didn't really do anything for me, and I kind of just didn't get it. And I want to get it. You know, it's one of those things where like you don't get it and you wish you did. Like the thing that makes you feel the worst is that you're just kind of like, okay, this is a little man and he jumps. All right. Why is this better than Cool Spot again? Yeah. Feelings. Video game feelings. That's a good point, Calmia. I bet it would have also given me motion sickness then. I'm pretty bad at that. Like, I have a very sensitive motion brain. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how to talk about that as a thing. Here we go. I have a coffee again today. We were out of table sugar, so I put brown sugar in it. That's my other fun story for the day. Sunshine looks really cool, but it feels mean in a way that I don't think a game like that maybe should be. I mean, that's not fair. It can be whatever it wants. But it's watching Giant Bomb play it has been weird because it just I don't know. Maybe it's just that it doesn't hold up. Like it's so hard to evaluate things out of the context of when they came out sometimes because expectations change, especially for 3D platformers. Like that was such a fucking thing that took so long, I think, to nail down. I still don't entirely believe that it is nailed down, but stuff changes. This other bone is not worth much money either, so that's good to know. But I can throw that out if necessary. Look at these big gross bugs. Ugh. Fuck. Nice, nice. I'm probably not gonna have room for these, which sucks. man, that should stack, right? Okay, good, good. Is it here? Yes. Sunshine also, I feel like it's a much different game from what I thought it was when I saw the ads. Like, I feel like the ads really emphasized the spraying to clean stuff up part of it. And that's so little. That's so fucking little. Oh, interrupt. My audio setup. Oh boy. So I have, because I'm on Friends at the Table, one of our like really earliest goals for Friends at the Table was get everyone, like basically standardize the audio equipment to a degree. So basically as soon as we had that first Patreon check, it was like, okay, let's everyone get on the same shit. So I think it's a Behringer condenser mic. It's about $99. Canadian, I think. Yeah, it's about $99. It's just on a totally bog standard mic arm that's on the end of my desk, so I can move it out of the way when I need to. And then I can like pull it into place kind of over my keyboard and over my hands where the setup is. I mostly, when I'm playing this, look at the OBS window because otherwise it'd be really difficult to both speak into the microphone and see the device because it's like under the mic a bit. I sometimes have to turn to the side for that stuff, but I have 2 pop shields and I think I still am bad at popping. I'm a very poppy person. I apologize. Oh, more candy. I wonder if I'm supposed to be giving candy to people. Like, are they gonna ask me for candy at some point? Anyway, I also have a Xenix Q502 mixer. And the microphone plugs into the mixer because it's not a USB microphone. It's like a microphone-ass microphone with like the weird big old huge plug and like a clippy thing, and I totally don't really know how to make the most out of that mixer. I basically just like, Keith gave us some pictures and I just set it to look like the pictures. I know what approximately one of the knobs on it does. That's not super helpful, I know, I'm sorry. The best thing I probably did for my audio quality was switching off of a Yeti. When I first started streaming, I started with a Snowball. I had a headset mic, and then I went to a Snowball, and then I went Yeti when I joined, or a little bit before I joined Friends at the Table, I think. And then I switched to like a like microphone, and that's been better. Yetis are very big and heavy. Shit, I don't have space for this. I'll just leave this here for now. And I feel like it's hard to, you need like a really strong mic arm to get a Yeti in a place to like really catch the sound well, if you know what I mean? Like, you need to be like right up on a microphone. A, you need a microphone that will cancel out the things that aren't right up on it. And B, you need to be like right up on it, like eating the microphone. I'm not ever as up on it as I should be, frankly. I should probably be more like around here. Now I'm like fucking with my mic arm instead of playing this video game. Let's go sell shit because our inventory's full. I don't understand audio very well. Allie's gotten really good at it. I very much envy her knowledge of various audio things and editing and that stuff. Because that's a skill set I just 100% don't have. The banana is good too. That's a good, if you stream games with other people, or even if you're just like sharing games with friends, even if you're doing it on Discord, because Discord has screen sharing now, but it doesn't have smart audio capturing. VM Banana is like free and just you used to need like a special other thing that was not free, but they like changed voice meter so that it just had that built in. It's like a virtual audio cable kind of thing. It's great. That thing's great. Yeah, I think you need the two is the thing. I think you need the two virtual cables. So that's why it kind of doesn't work that well. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell this one stray candy flower. Why not? Got a nice tidy stack of 9, you know? God, we should make a bouquet today. We have some dope fucking flowers. Is the lollipop different from the normal candy? Like if I buy this... Okashi. Okashi. Then what's this? Ame. Okay. So it's a different kind of candy. It's cheap. I mean, I might need these later. I'll just buy it. Might come up. Okay, we're still looking for a good costume too, because I'm not really sold on this dog head. I've seen ame used as like a sort of general candy word. Like totally like the botan rice candy. I think it might be like traditional candies get referred to as ame more. Oh, this is just a clean clock. We got that dirty haunted clock. What's this clean one cost? Clean white clock faces. Holy shit. Okay, well the dirty one is a little more in our budget there, but thank you. I keep putting off sipping this coffee because I'm like scared of the brown sugar in it. It's just sugar. I just have to tell myself it's just sugar. It's just sugar. That's not good, actually. That's weird. I put as much sugar as I usually do in. It just tastes dirty. Oh, this is nice. This is classy. I like this. It's elegant. It's refined. It's very expensive. But also, we have like $40,000 right now. We haven't even gone to our shop yet. Fuck it. I want this elegant witch dress. Give it. Thank you. Purchased. What about these really cute shoes with the ruffles? What's up? Those are a good price. I'm gonna try them on. Tastes weird. Like, I bet if you're used to it, it's fine. It's just, I don't know. I like the edges a little rounder on my coffee. I'm a bit of a coffee wuss like that. I wonder what'll happen if we put this... Oh, those brown shoes are really cute, too. What about these? Like some little brogy loafery things. Those are so cheap. Just put them in my bag. I specifically didn't. Oh, this little sweater's cute too. I specifically didn't eat any of my delicious Japanese candy because I thought it would make the coffee taste even more better, and I'm really glad I didn't. Because that would have been a really big mistake. That would have been a bad time. It's already not a great time. Oh my god, look at that new little cactus. A little baby cactus. Look at this little baby cactus. That's so cheap for that baby cactus. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sometimes it's kind of a relief to be a game reviewer, like specifically to like have an assignment. I don't always have an assignment when a bunch of new stuff comes out. Like this week is, if I didn't have an assignment right now, I would be like $200 poorer this week because there's so much stuff that I'm just like curious about. And if I was both curious and idle, that would be incredibly dangerous. Oh, it's that spoon. We were talking about this spoon like yesterday. I might get that spoon. Ugh, this bed looks like a hospital bed. I hate it. I fucking hate it. This couch is a lot also. I have no idea what this is. This looks like a really shitty trampoline. I'm sure it's a table. This is a good TV, but we don't really have a TV watching setup. I want this spoon broom. See, the spoon broom is good for all seasons of streusel because it's both cute and elegant. And, like, really fucking cost effective. Why wasn't this here on day fucking 1? I would have bought it. God. I mean, that sucks. I hate when people just steal shit from yards like it's fucking public property. It's unbelievable. Oh man, okay, well, this is that road floor that tricked me before. And this is like a dirty carpet. I thought it would just be a dirty floor. It would have been really good for the boiler room, but I guess we kind of already have a dirty floor in the boiler room. This, I think, is the floor that goes with the wallpaper we have. But the fact that it's just the same wallpaper pattern on a carpet is a bit much, honestly. This is like Egyptian or something. This is like a nice little Tuscan resort wall. None of these suit our purposes. I really fucking, I so deeply hate people who can't, like, see past their own point of view on something. Like, it really twists me up inside when someone isn't able to be like, oh, maybe someone else has this cactus and likes it. And maybe that's more important than me stealing it from them because I want it. And, like, sometimes I try and think, like, you know, in some situations, maybe it's because someone really needs something and they can't get it otherwise. And, like, maybe they, you know, maybe they need it more than me and it's not going to, like, hurt me to have to replace it or something. But a thing like a tiny cactus, like, no one is dying because they don't have a tiny cactus. That's just a purely selfish, rude thing to do to someone. Ugh. Anyway, do we have this song? Jumping, rai, something. What's that last one? It's jumping something. Number 25, whatever it is, we don't have it yet. I'm gonna mark it off. That's also the kind of thing that makes me understand why people are willing to let Amazon have some sort of electric key to their fucking house, even though I think that's a terrible, terrible, terrible idea. Like, package theft is totally a thing, especially if you are a well-off software engineer in a neighborhood that you're slowly trying to gentrify. I could see why maybe that would be a service that you would find appealing and worth the risk, but also, it's the dumbest fucking thing. Don't do that. Yeah, that's the other thing. Why not just have, like, a mailbox and give Amazon the key to that? Just, like... Or a large, I mean, I guess a parcel slot large enough to be useful in some cases would be big enough to let a person in, so that's not ideal either. But also, like, isn't this what, like, P.O. boxes and stuff are for? You just get a post office box at the fucking post office, and they just have the stuff there for you. If you are so pressed. P.O. boxes are P.O. boxes are, like, kind of expensive, I think, but just do it. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Just do it. Okay. What? Yeah, I guess a box that you have to go somewhere to pick stuff up from isn't ideal. Like, people want it, like, at their house now or whatever. I kind of get that too, but just... I don't know. That feels so much like something that someone said, like, we can do this. Maybe people will go for it. Let's see. Like, we have enough money that we can just see if this sticks, and if it doesn't stick, whatever. And if it turns out to be really bad, we'll be fine, because we're huge. Like, what are people gonna do? Stop buying everything at Amazon? Nah. Where the heck is this song? Oh, this is the first fucking song. We totally have this. Okay. Great. Be aggressive. We also have that. I missed one here. This one? Okay. Something home? Sweet Home. Sweet Home? I think we have Sweet Home. I feel like I've said Sweet Home on this stream this year before. Prove me wrong, book. Prove me wrong. Yep, we have this. Okay, only one song today. That's kind of a bummer. I feel like an asshole because, like, I do shop a lot through Amazon because, one, I'm very lazy. Two, I'm very impulsive. Three, I'm very impatient. 4, I'm very cheap. By necessity, frankly. Not because I find it fun. 5, I have like kind of esoteric. Esoteric is the triangle. Kind of esoteric interests that are occasionally difficult to address locally. Like if I want to support a very particular brand of Japanese tape because I like the artist who founded that brand, that's difficult to do with the local art store, as much as I like them and want them to succeed. We have a very good art. Like, our local art store has been here for as long as I've lived in this town, and it's a wonderful institution. I wish them all of the best with my whole heart. But also, I need this particular tape. Although I guess that's the other thing, is like, I don't need that tape. I tell myself I need that tape, but like, I'd be fine. This is exactly the game they want me to play, of just like, but I need this thing, and that's the only place to get it. What? Capitalism sucks. If you take one thing away from this series, I want it to be that Konami doesn't know shit about the good things that they had. If you take 2 things away, it should be that capitalism is a largely unnecessary system that we have invested literally and figuratively far more heavily in than we ever really had to, and we would be fine without it. And if you take 3 things away, it should be that you can wear a dog hat with anything. Oh, look at that little mirror. Washi tape is great. While I'm just talking about random garbage, let me tell you the things you can do with washi tape. I really like this mirror, except it looks like a face with bad hair, and it wouldn't go with our room, but I like that it's in this game. I appreciate that it's here. I use washi tape a lot. Washi tape is basically just masking tape. So, I use washi tape when I am doing something with watercolor paper, that I want the paper taped to a board so it doesn't warp. I use washi tape for that because it's not really that much more expensive than masking tape, and it's just fun. It's just fun. It makes me feel nice when I look at it. It just makes me feel good about what I'm doing. It is also great for situations where you would maybe want to post it, but do not have a post-it because the adhesive doesn't typically damage surfaces or like pull things up. It doesn't tear paper. It doesn't pull ink or anything like that. Presumably if you have good washi tape. Some washi tape that's a little bit iffy can just be like tape with a pattern on it, and that's a little trickier. So it's good for sticking stuff in or around things you don't want to damage. It is good for making impromptu bookmarks. If you just fold it in half and you want like a little page tab without having to buy just special fucking page tabs. It's great for planners. If you get a very thin washi tape, you can use it to... I've sort of just started doing a weekly planner again for the first time in a while because I really like the way people do those now, and I wanted to try doing it myself. And a really thin washi tape is really good for making very tidy, cute-looking boxes for like to-do lists and stuff on blank pages. Or even for bounding out special days that you really want to stand out. It looks a little tidier and nicer than doing it with a marker or a pen. I also kind of like, you know, when you wrap presents, you usually use transparent tape, and it's like, oh, this illusion of this perfectly wrapped box with no whatever. But I like the look of like kind of dissonant washi tape on a package. It's kind of I don't know, it's fun. It's cute. Yeah, sealing envelopes with it, decorating. You can use it to make little labels because if you get like a nice sort of pale one, it's just, I don't know, it just looks nice. It's a lot of, I guess all those uses are very like home crafty stuff. And if you're not like a home crafty kind of person, it's not really, there's nothing really to do with it. I also definitely have more tape than I'm ever going to use. But the same is true of stickers. I really fucking like stickers, even though I rarely use them. I just think they're cool. And that's okay too. The other thing is that, like, you know, there's the economic thing of like when you... Man, we got some money, but we could have gotten more of that. That's not fair. Yeah, that's the other thing is I used to be way more stingy with stuff like that because I was worried about wasting it, and then I realized that my worry about wasting it meant that I just never used it. And like, which thing is worse? The thing where I have this cool thing and I use it up doing all this stuff, or I have this cool thing and I never touch it and I like die, and then some, like my fucking landlord or like a really unfortunate friend has to like throw it out because they're just like, I don't fucking want this tape, and I can't give this tape to the Habitat for Humanity store. They don't give a fuck about tape. So it gets very, you know, it's the kind of thing that you're not exactly gonna pass it down. So you may as well just use it. Like, it means something to you. You like it, so you use it. That was a big thing for me with my stickers. We're gonna have to make some real cool bouquets at some point. That's a big thing for me with stickers because ever since high school I've collected them. And I really didn't use them at all, ever. I just didn't. And I had so many. I had like hundreds of sheets. And they were all really cool, and they were all like, I'm not talking like Sandy Lion, like teacher stickers or dollar store stickers. I'm talking about like stuff from like really cute Sanex, Sanrio, like good stickers. And I just never used them, and it was like, why not even, I don't know. But it's nice, like, stuff like that is nice because it's affordable, because if I'm feeling shitty and I want a treat, I can spend like $2. And then I have a nice little thing. And then when I use that little thing, every time I use it, it's like another little treat. It's kind of similar with washi tapes. Like, I get these little tapes, and then when I'm like going through them and picking the right one for whatever I need, it's like another little treat. Makes me feel nice, and that's worth it. It's kind of like that thing where they found out that is it called like lipstick economics or something? They found out that like lipstick sales go up or something during times of economic hardship because it's just like, it's like this little luxury that is affordable. It's an affordable little luxury. It's an affordable way to like treat yourself, to feel good about yourself. You can reuse it. Like, it doesn't feel like a stupid expense, but it is still like a treat. I'm just rambling today. We're just going all over the place. Strap in, everybody. Tape, lipstick, capitalism. It's all on the table. I should have looked at what the fuck class I was taking so I could look up this answer. One second, sir. Mr. Oakley. It's probably one of these. I feel like we're probably around Sleep or Shooting Star or something like that. I suppose we'll find out. Sleep, yeah, there it is. What's the answer here? Nemuri. Nemui. You know what's cool? This, I think I might be like really late to the party on this, but I recently saw, I follow a wide range of people on YouTube. And I've recently seen some of the Japanese crafters I follow doing stuff with UV resin, and you can get tubes of it at like Daiso, and it is like resin, and I guess you put it under a UV light to set it, and a lot of it is like clear, and you get it in little tubes, and it's like different colors. Is it this? Which is this? Yeah, this one. And you can buy or make these little like metal frames, and you basically fill in the frame with the UV resin and then set it, and then you get kind of like a stained glass thing, or you can use it for things like enamel pins that you kind of do just for yourself, like just the one, or that's very cool, and I don't know if that's caught on here yet. I haven't honestly looked, but it's neat. It's a neat idea. I like that with the popularity of enamel pins, people might bring enamel crafts sort of into a, you know, less manufactured and more, well, I guess the downside of that is that you would be like inhaling shit. So wear masks, well ventilated area, etc. But hi. 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 You brought a string. Yeah? You're proud. You're exceedingly proud of that string. She left. She wandered in the hall to chat with herself. She's just meowing in the hall. Oh, anyone who has a Daiso local to them, here's a thing you should look out for. There are these things called Deco Rush. It is like whiteout tape, except it has cute little patterns on it. When I was in LA for Art's wedding, this is like our first or something day there. We went to Daiso, and I was very excited to be at Daiso because I don't have those here, and I like cheap, cute things. I immediately spent all the cash I had on hand there and basically ended up cramming a whole load of stuff into my bag. Like I bought so much stuff that I had to like fill my purse and then also the shopping bag I had, and that was fun. But they have these things called, I forget what they're called, but it's like Deco Rush. It's like a whiteout tape thing, but it has a little pattern. And they're like $2, and there's like the one I got has cute cats on it, and you can just roll it wherever you want, and it's just like this thin little line of cute shit. It's great. I cannot recommend them highly enough. The packaging is even really cute. There's like a little raised sort of cat thing on the side, and it retracts so that if you have it in like a purse or whatever, it won't get fucked up and lose any of that precious tape. I'm a big fan. Yeah, there's a Daiso. I think I want to say there's like 2 Daisos in Vancouver or something. We're getting I was very excited because we're getting at the mall in town something called Miniso, which is, they call themselves, I think they call themselves a Japanese lifestyle brand, but they're definitely a Chinese company. They're definitely going after the Daiso niche, but also their logo looks like a Uniqlo ripoff. It's very confused. And I feel like if we had a Daiso locally, I would not give them the time of day, but the fact that we don't means that I'm like, sure, Chinese, Japanese lifestyle brand, I'll give you money. What do you got? They seem to be okay. They seem to sell cool stuff. From what I've seen online anyway. I don't think they're open yet, so I haven't gone. But they're like doing a huge expansion in Canada, which is interesting. I wonder if that's gonna if that would maybe motivate Daiso to do similarly. Like if I could bus into Toronto and drop $100 in a Daiso, I would do that because I'm a broken person. I think this is spiderweb or lightning. Is it? That's good. I looked at some reviews online and I didn't see the stuff I was worried it was just going to be like, oh, this is just stuff I could buy online for like 50 cents. This is all bad. But it seems like it kind of does have, maybe, I don't know. It seems like it does have a standard. What I saw reminded me a lot of like stuff you can get at IKEA. Kind of in that sense. I don't want to get the door. Someone else do that. Right. Bugs. Which of these? This one. Okay, I need to go check the door. I'll be right back. Okay. we at? How's it going? Okay. I could literally talk for hours about like stationery and craftsy shit, so I need to probably need to change topics out of like mercy for people who watch this and are not into that stuff. Which is fine, it is not everyone's cup of tea. Okay, where are we at with spells? There should be lightning. I think it's lightning. I really wish we had a Kino in Canada too. I mean, there might be one in Vancouver. There's a lot of that stuff in Vancouver because Vancouver has, British Columbia in general has a pretty sizable Japanese community. I mean, a sizable community from many different countries in Asia, but Japan in particular, compared to like Toronto, which I want to say is more like more Chinese. Because they have Pacific Mall nearish Toronto, which is has a lot of that stuff. Like, you know, if Pacific Mall was a little more convenient for me to get to, I feel like it would probably scratch a lot of my itches. But yeah. I think for tiaras you have to take a special class. I think it's one of those things. And I just kind of never got around to it. Which is a shame, because tiaras are pretty cool. And then again, I don't know what you would wear a tiara with. Fancy dresses, but I don't really have anything that's like tiara fancy. Oh, Cocoronus, you should do a coloring page of the staff room at the school. I feel like that's a very rich well of, not comedy, that's not quite the word I want. There we go. Anyway. It's a rich well of something. Although we never really see all of the teachers in there. Some of them just kind of bounce when their classes are done, which is honestly, you know, that's some fucking teacher life right there. Some teachers are at the school until 7 p.m. Some of them are gone by like 4:50 or 3:50 even. That's not a condemnation. Teachers are very busy. And they also have to usually get there quite early and Yeah, I can pop into the staff room once we're done these lessons. No problem. I don't think they, like, lock you out or anything. I just don't really go in there. I wish you could... I bet I would be in there all the fucking time if you could change the classroom a little more flexibly. Like, if you didn't have to stick with classroom-specific wallpapers and floors and desks and chairs and stuff. Yeah, that's true, because it's on the West Coast, it's not as much of a trek. Like, there's a reason it took my box of candy like 2 dang months to get to me. Because that's not like the most expedient trip across an entire continent and also an ocean. We have a store in town, I think it's still around, that sells candies from a bunch of different places around the world. And they have a decent selection of Japanese stuff, but the price is rough. And like, I can't blame them because they have to import it and it is expensive to get shit. But it's also really hard to justify dropping like $6. I think it was more than that. It might have been like $7 for like a bottle of milk tea. I mean, liquids are going to be worse than just like a little pack of candy, but still. It's tough. $5 for a bag of sherbet lemons, though. That's an easy call. That's a yes. Stuff is also just kind of expensive in Canada anyway. Which, like, you know, that has its pluses and minuses. I work for US companies and get paid in US dollars, and that translates pretty favorably into Canadian dollars right now. But it kind of balances out the cost of goods here. You know what? I'll pop into the staff room after this one class, and then we'll do some more classes with her. I don't want to make you wait forever. Yeah, shipping to Canada is also rough. Shipping within isn't too bad. I feel like Canada Post is kind of on their game domestically, but internationally it can be really rough. And customs can just like tear you a new butthole. What the fuck is this class? And we're like right down to it, right? I think that's a diamond they're showing there. So that would be 25? Bulletin? We don't have a bulletin board anymore, do we? We kind of got rid of that. Yeah, shipping out of Canada can be a bit rough. I want to say I paid like 20-something bucks to ship Austin's birthday/Christmas present last year. But it was also, it wasn't that heavy. It was a reasonable sized box, but it can be tough. It depends. The nice thing is that Canada Post will do a lot of that stuff online, so you can kind of like fiddle to see like, okay, this is how much this weighs. What size box do I put this in so it'll be the least expensive, and kind of fiddle with things that way. It's not too bad. It is an expense, but I feel like it used to be worse. Canada Post has been pretty good as far as I can see about adapting to dealing with less like letter mail. Like they have their own sort of direct mail services for marketing people and stuff, as you might expect. Oh, Melissa's here. Oh, they just have a box full of mandragoras up there. That's concerning. There's one down there too. Bad. The Daily M? Yeah, Canada Post started leaning really heavily into parcel post kind of businesses. And they're pretty good. Like, they're not... The price can be a bit rough, but I find that stuff shipped domestically is really, really fucking fast. And reliable. It's less of a pain than it used to be. I used to have to pick up every single package I ever got at the post office with a little fucking slip. Even if I was there during the day, they would just leave the fucking slip and I'd have to go find time to fucking do that within the week, or else they send it back, and it fucking sucked. These days I almost never have to do that unless there's customs due. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think Miss Straw sits in that empty spot. And Vicky is, of course, too cool for school, and when she's not teaching, she just goes to the fucking place, the event hall. She's not staff room material. I think we can get all of Miss Straw's classes done today. Damn. Mushrooms. Got it. Mushrooms. Any mushroom. 3. Alright. Oh, that's cute. I want a pineapple tree. That sounds fun. Pineapples are good. Especially on pizza. Now let's have a real long conversation. Let's not say we did. I recently started getting red pepper on pizza, which I never did before. Green pepper, yeah, like our standard pizza order since I was a child, I basically adopted, which is like, you know, ideally, if you have a good deal for it, whatever, pepperoni, bacon, green pepper, and pineapple. If the coupon is for 3 toppings, you get pineapple on half and green pepper on the other half. But I started getting red pepper because I don't mind it. It doesn't. I think I'm actually pretty indifferent to it, but no one else likes it. Which means if I put it on a whole pizza, that whole pizza is mine. And like, why would I turn that down? Just like writing my name on a whole pizza. You can get pea meal bacon on pizza? Or do you mean like ham? I know you can get like big chunks of ham on pizza. I've never seen pea meal bacon on pizza. Oh, ham and jalapenos would probably be really good. I went like my whole life thinking I didn't like spicy stuff and then realized like, oh right, spicy stuff is really good. Just not too spicy, but like jalapenos, yes, totally. 100% yes. It sounds like a good time. Pea meal bacon is, I think, what we call Canadian bacon. I might be wrong, but that's my understanding, is that what some people call Canadian bacon, we call pea meal bacon. And have it like on sandwiches. Or like you put it on like a Kaiser, it'd be okay. It's not my favorite. I don't think it's, I didn't mean to hit that. That was a mistake. Oh well. I really wish you would learn to close the door as well as you learn to open it. What? What? Child, what? My mom really liked pea meal bacon. Like that was every now and then, that was like a dinner treat. It was like you get the pea meal bacon and you fry it up in a pan and then you put it on a Kaiser roll or some kind of bun. Like even hamburger buns. Ideally something with a bit of crust to it. And then like I don't know what else they put on it. Maybe like mustard, cheese? I'm not sure. It was never really my thing. But I also just like, I don't love pork. I can cook an okay pork chop and that helps. And bacon is also fine, but like roast ham, not my thing. It just feels like eating lunch meat and it gets cold so fast. Oh, pea meal is something different. I don't know what Canadian bacon is then. Which is maybe telling about the origin of the term Canadian bacon. Because I have no idea what that is. Something about kitchens? Oh wait, no, is this the one with the, they're talking about money, so this might be a little, I don't know what that would, wet cured pork loin. Are you sure that's not pea meal bacon, but like maybe without the pea meal? Back bacon? No, because backs aren't loins. Unless it's like butt. Back could mean butt in that case. I don't know. I don't know shit about meats. Yeah, pea bacon is usually kind of that size also. It's like... It's not... Pea bacon's usually not in a circle. It's like a kind of oblong, in my experience. Oh, I don't know what the fuck question this is. Shit. I don't know. 3? It's usually 3. There we go. Could be a branding thing, yeah, I don't know. I thought back bacon was like back. Like spine, not spine meat, of course. But like the muscle along the like ribs, maybe? I mean, I guess they would call it back bacon instead of butt bacon or loin bacon. That would also sound bad. Huh. Is there spine meat? There must be. I think there is. There's totally meat on a spine. Like around the spine. Because you can move your spine. So... What? That's not... Sandwich ham isn't bacon. What the fuck? So when you mean having Canadian bacon on a pizza, you mean like... Because pizza places will do ham in different ways on pizza. Some places do it shredded and do an almost mush, which is bad, and don't do it. That's how the pizza place I worked at was. And it would be like frozen sometimes, so it'd be kind of like slushy with ham bits, and you couldn't really tell the difference between the ham bits and the slush. Awful. Some places will do it cubed, or even like, not quite cubed, but like in weird little rectangles. And other places will do it in like wedges. Like sort of larger pieces of ham that are sort of... The pizza place I worked at would also do this, but it was very much like you had to specify if you wanted the pizza ham or the sub ham. And then we would cut the ham that we used for sandwiches up and put that on the pizza for like larger ham chunks. You don't put ham on pizza? That's a Hawaiian pizza. Pineapple and ham. I thought that was bog standard. I got that in France once, so I know that exists. I know that's real and not just a Canada thing. We got a Hawaiian pizza in Paris that had pineapple and bacon on it. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's probably like, because it's like real close to bone and stuff, you could probably use it to like... You could just put the chunk in and then like eventually the meat would separate from the bone and you just take the bone away. So Canadian bacon is just ham then. This is so weird. Oh, Hawaiian isn't there's also spam musubi, right? That's like a popular Hawaiian variety of sushi, I want to say. I don't know what the fuck the answer is. Top one. It's usually top. No, it's not top. I've heard good things about that. I can't say I'm a fan myself, but my rule of thumb is like I don't necessarily trust meats that don't have to be refrigerated. Even though I'm sure it's totally fine, like yeah. I've also heard that. Like this, and there's a lot of varieties of spam. There's a lot of shit you can do with spam and a lot of varieties of it. I was watching a thing about how in England after the war, because rationing was still going on and meat was still scarce, a lot of restaurants and stuff were like dressing up their spam because they had to serve spam, but they still needed meat on the menu, and it was like a whole thing. Dressing up spam as like food people wouldn't associate with spam necessarily. And it's just like, it's just meat. I've never been a person who's particularly precious about like what kind of meat a thing is. Like when someone says, oh, you're eating hot dogs, that's cow tongues. It's like, well, it tastes like a hot dog to me. And like people who eat cow tongues straight, it just tastes like meat to them too. It's just, that's the thing that they're used to eating. It's not like a cow tongue is poisonous. It's just a cow tongue. I apologize to vegetarians and vegans who are watching this stream. This is probably super unpleasant. Super unpleasant meat talk. Tongue talk. Spine talk. Where am I going? What am I doing? Are we done? Oh, we have to go listen to a song. Right. I got really confused about the state of where we were at today. Like, here's the thing. Eating spine meat is way less weird than eating a chicken egg. If you break it down into the logic of what animal product we're eating. Eating just meat off of a cow, off of some place of a cow, is way less weird than eating an egg. But like eggs are fucking everywhere. I just want to learn a song. I don't want to do all this stuff. And we have this Halloween lamp. Let's see what this Halloween lamp looks like. Oh, right, it's this thing. This thing looks like shit. I remember this. We should maybe put this in our store. It might help sales. But it's terrible. Oh, we got our little cactus friend, too. Let's put our little cactus friend out. Just right there. Beautiful. I'm gonna switch this spoon broom, and then maybe we can put this one... No, I don't need to put it anywhere. Are they whistling Southern Cross? I can't use my dresser. What the F? Can I not do anything because they're whistling? Oh, no, I can do this. We have a lot of songs. Also, I guess that song we bought was just one we knew already? That kind of sucks. That's why I stopped going to the cafe once the season gets going, because, like, it takes some of the wind out of the song stuff. Why can't I go in my dresser? Because there's stuff on it? Is it because there's stuff? There we go. It was because there was stuff. the butterfly one, right? Butterfly something? Okay. You can totally ask another Canada food question. I was gonna put together another outfit and see if it would work with this dog hat. Which of these are the cute black shoes that we bought today? Those ones? Ooh, see, this is okay. This might be it. This might be a costume. Dog hat with mysterious dress. Do you have like a skirt we can put in here to add some length? That doesn't really add any length. We have enough stuff that I bet we could put together another outfit also, just for funsies. Oh, butter tarts. That's a good question. I honestly don't actually know what the best way to. So it's like, like a little mini pie crust, like a little sort of tartlet-sized thing. Kind of like if you made a pie in a muffin tin, that kind of size. And then the filling, instead of being like a traditional kind of pie filling, I want to say is like, it's kind of like a sticky paste with like raisin, I think. Maybe I'm imagining, maybe I'm misremembering, or maybe I'm thinking of a different thing. And it's just kind of like a sweet. I don't even really know how to describe the taste. They're fine. That's another one of those things that, like, my mom fucking loved a good butter tart. And when I was little, I remember eating them and not really thinking much about it. But at some point, I kind of fell off the butter tart train. I already got these cute little brown shoes. And I have those little sneakers, too. I totally forgot. Really? The brown shoes with that aren't a thing? Yeah, there's just no pleasing some robots. It's fine, whatever. Yeah, I think, pecan pie. I've never had pecan pie, but, like, from an appearance point of view, they look very similar. It's like this is some kind of sweet paste, and then, like, a something that's kind of, like, soft and stuff in there. I don't know. It's a very, like, mild kind of sweetness, too. Oh. It's TV20C. We have the same table. And he brought me all the way out here to space. That was good whistling you were doing there, my friend. Let's definitely listen to it more. butter tarts, I think, are very inoffensive. That's maybe the best thing I can say about them, is that they're like... They're not a thing that I really eat anymore. Generally speaking, I don't eat a lot of desserts anymore. I've realized that I drink a lot of my sugar, and that should maybe be it. She says, sitting next to a giant box of Japanese candy. But they're like pretty... There's nothing really controversial about a butter tart. Like, if someone brings butter tarts to a meal or something, it's not something anyone's gonna like fuss about. You know, it's not like trying out a really bold new trifle recipe or something that not everyone's sure about, or like if you bring it to your like aunts and uncles who are skeptical of everything that they don't make themselves, and they're like, oh, lemon zest on that. It's, you know, a butter tart's a very uncontroversial thing. It's a very safe thing. Also like a pretty ubiquitous thing. Like bakery sections of grocery stores and stuff just have them. Like, it's... I would be really shocked if I went to a grocery store and the bakery section didn't have butter tarts in it just somewhere at any point in the year. Like, it's not a seasonal thing. It's not like pumpkin pie. Like, you don't have to grab them around Thanksgiving or whatever. It's just Oh yeah, it's I would say they show up around the house more around Christmas. Like, I do associate them more with Christmas, but also like it's not a fruitcake situation where they disappear in January. At least not in my experience. Whoops, I'm at the wrong book. I'm at the wrong book. That's embarrassing. Maybe the trickiest thing about a butter tart is that the crust is kind of weird. Maybe that's just because the last ones I remember having were store-bought, but like it's not perfectly like a pie crust, because it feels a little more like dense and like doughy, unless I'm just having bad butter tarts again. I don't know. A butter tart crust feels a little like, it's still kind of crumbly, but there's a little more like squish to it. I guess because, yeah, Ice Cream Jones says because it has syrup in it. That makes sense. I didn't know that, but that makes a lot of sense. They crumble, but they also are kind of squishy and weird. I don't know if I want to make bouquets today. I probably should. I have to go to my store anyway. I have to set up that lamp at the store, so fuck it, why not? Let's get some ribbons. We'll make a weird spooky bouquet. We've got enough, like, we've got one of each kind of fancy flower, too. And we also got a lot of classes done, so that's good. Hana. Whoops. Okay. Oh. Oh, these are herbs or something, right? Peppermint. And these are just pretty. I just want these for me. What are you doing? You're smooshing yourself up in a box. Okay. Oh, we should make some gross food. That's fun. Gross food's fun. I just sold that fish, though. I just traded that fish in. So maybe not today. I'll make a note of that, though. That we'll do a gross food cooking special. It's a good time. Maybe that's what we do on the last day. Just cook up some weird shit. Our store's really good this year. I just want to say that out loud. We're not like raking in millions every day because I don't know how to, but we've done very well, I think. I'm proud. Okay. What bouquet do we want to make? I wonder if these look good in pots. Might just save those and put those out. They might be nice. So we have a skullflower bouquet out. Would a gem flower and, well, we have this candy. I need to look at this. I need to look at Vic Vash's handy dandy style book and see. See if I can make some coordinations here. Making tea is fun in this game. I should keep playing this and try and get those classes. Make some nice tea or perfume. All right. Okay. So I guess all of these flowers count as strange. But they're like, well, gentle and sweet is a good pairing, right? The red heart flowers with the candy flowers. And they're both tiny. Or are cute. So maybe the red heart flowers with the candy flowers with the cute ribbon? That seems like it might be good. That seems like if anything is gonna match, it'll be that. So I guess, is this a pink heart flower? No, it says Aka, so I guess that's red. Whoops, I wanted one. Okay. And then I'll keep the pink ribbon and put these other ones away. Okay. All right. I really can't tell if this is a Halloween costume or not in this game. Like, I don't... It's a mysterious outfit, which is good, but that's not what the theme is. The theme just seemed to be like... Wasn't the theme like candy or like trick or treat or something? You had like candy clothes, but there hasn't been any of that shit. Ugh. Whatever. Cat. Allow me to make a bouquet. Thank you. Oh, you can make a bouquet with herbs too. That'd be nice. All right. Yeah, I feel like I maybe should have thought about herb bouquets more because I always feel like having two flowers that are like perfectly balanced isn't that aesthetically pleasing. This looks cute as hell. Fucking look at this shit. Adorable. Can you wear flowers in this game or is that just Animal Crossing? I think it's just Animal Crossing. Oh god. I don't ever fucking know what I'm doing here. This looks like garbage. It was actually kind of fine before, wasn't it? No, what about like this? I hate this. This is a bad bouquet. It's extremely bad looking. I don't know. Like this. You know, like this. Do it the way I always fucking do it. God, Streusel would look so good with a skull flower in her hair. Oh, that'd be so good. Still not excellent, but apparently fine. Good enough. Okay. I'm so unhappy with my coffee. Just really, really unhappy. Thoroughly. Start to finish. Bad time. Do I have any, like, bullshit I can get rid of? Not really, huh? I feel like everything we have is, like, actually moving to some degree. We haven't had to restock anything this year, which is unnerving. We definitely used to have to do that. Maybe I'll hang on to that bouquet for now. Or maybe look at, like, the top. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Streusel's birthday is tomorrow. No, that's not. How about now? There we go. Festive. Ooh. Ooh. Looks like he has a pumpkin man throne. Maybe I don't need 2 bottles of goop. Which of these goop bottles sells for more? This bottle of goop sells for 400. And we have 15 left, which implies to me that it hasn't, like, sold at all. Actually, how much for this goop bottle? It's also 400 and then, okay, well, whatever, I'll just get rid of one of them. No one will miss it. Clearly. And then, oh wow, I guess that, or was that the one that I got for trading in the thing? That might be, okay. I thought it was, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Wow. That's a lot. I should definitely mark that up more. Holy shit, that's for a single bouquet. I thought that price was just for one. Or just for, sorry, I thought that price was like, this is what you'll get when they all sell. This is a whole lot of money. Wow. Okay, that's a more than fair markup. Gorgeous. I should polish these, shouldn't I? Just do some polishing while I'm here. God, I feel like after this, I might just, after the holiday, if I keep playing this a little bit here and there. Oh, I had 3 bottles of goo for sale. I might like just convert this store into an exotic bouquet shop. Like that could just be our niche. Oh, I can just hit Y to polish things. I'm an idiot. What if I hit Y on this? No, I can light it. That'll attract more customers. It's a weird fire though. That doesn't do anything. Can I Y this? I can. People should buy this fire. Ooh. Spooky. Okay. Yeah, I might just end up converting the shop into to sound like specialty bouquets year round. Cause that seems like a really profitable business. Although I guess if all you do is sell specialty bouquets, you might get into the same problem as the jewelry, where the materials are so expensive that you kind of get boned. Maybe just selling specialty flowers on their own? I don't know. I was better at math. Or, I mean, I'm fine at math. I'm just incredibly lazy. I wish I wasn't incredibly lazy. I want to see if the candle is lit when we go outside and look in. No, it's not. Boo. Boo. Okay. I think that's probably it for today. I'm pretty happy with what we got done. A reasonably productive day. I'm just gonna peep at whoever's still... No, I don't... Even if someone new is doing classes, I don't know that. I think I'm classed out for today. We've done a lot of classes. We might actually hit that goal of getting all of them done. Maybe. Except for Melissa's, I guess. We haven't done a lot of Melissa's. What if Melissa's here? I gotta look. God, fucking Melissa's here. I knew it. Knew I shouldn't have come in here and trapped myself. We've done like some of her classes, just not loads. Oh god, she has so many? She has so many. Let's do this very last one. Let's just do this very last one. Then I can feel like we did one of her things and it's great. Theoretically, oh wait, this is... Earring... Earrings? Earrings? Is it about earrings? Earring... Rinpi? Repi? I don't... This is definitely an earring class. We have earring backs, so we can make some earrings tomorrow. That'll be nice. That's fun. I don't know where the earrings will go when we're wearing this dog hat, but that's fun. I can answer questions. Ask me about earrings. Hutatsu means 2. Is she asking me how many? When I make earrings, how many earrings do I make? Tatsu de one seto. It's like 2. Mitsu de one seto. Yotsu. I don't know. This one makes a pair. Yeah, it makes a pair of earrings. Make a pair of earrings. See, I know like the smallest amount of Japanese. Oh my god, she has so many classes. I could theoretically get 6, 7, 8, right? Or no, because I could get maybe 6, 7. Maybe 6, 7, 8 if I like really fucking hustle and jam the hell out of that button. I'm jamming. There we go. Recipes. This is our cooking class, I think. Yeah, these classes used to be gated. Like, you used to have to take they would give you a select number, like you had to clear all of these ones first, and then it would unlock the other ones, I think, and that was really fucking annoying and a bad idea. Yep, recipes. Or enchanting? I don't know. I don't care. Toss me that note. Melissa's my favorite teacher. Like, design-wise, and I think also for the function that she provides. But I just think she's cool. She's like a vocational school Medusa. Like, what's not to like about that? This one. Yeah. This dog hat's so big because it's hiding our massive brain. We actually might be able to get 7 and 8 in. Clear out that top row very nicely. Keep teaching, teach. Requests. All right. Whatever. I'm never gonna be able to figure it out if someone actually requests something from me, so. This better not be a request. Because I wouldn't know. God, I'm gonna end up buying Mario, aren't I? Sorry, looking at that little mushroom boy just made me realize I'm gonna end up being an idiot. Sorry, I try to not... Whoops, that was not the right answer. I wasn't paying attention. I even looked up the answer. I was just thinking about how I don't like saying the word idiot. I referred to myself as a mark when I was talking about this with someone earlier. And that's more accurate. That's a better word for what I am right now. Come on, let's get that last one in. Yeah, it has photography. I really love that more games are getting photo modes. For anyone who doesn't know, I had a short-lived video game screenshot blog, kind of on the cusp of when that was becoming more of a thing. People really getting enthusiastic about their own screenshots. I was definitely not. I was not late to that party, but arriving at that party with a large group of people who were not the earliest people, but were also not the last people, and we're having a good time. But cropping UIs and stuff out of photos, or out of screenshots, was always incredibly frustrating because not every game would let you hide the UI, and you would lose some of the shots. So when you were composing a screenshot, you had to consider the UI and where you were going to end up cutting shit out. And photo modes are just really good. That's the only thing I liked about Shadow of Mordor, was that photo mode was exceptional. I don't even really need the effects. I like them. They're fun to play with. But in general, I'm very happy as long as I have the option to, one, easily hide the UI without going into settings or fucking around too much. I don't remember if I started with 1 or A, so I'm gonna just say 2. Being able to freeze the action on screen. Again, easily with a hotkey or something. And 3, being able to move the camera separate once things are frozen. If I have those 3 things, I'm intensely happy. Just intensely happy. It's a long one, huh, Teach? Mood cookie? Is that what this one is? The fuck's a mood cookie? Yeah, for anyone who has missed out on Kokoronus's coloring book pages, at Kokoronus on Twitter, they're really, really good. They're so good. They just make me happy to look at. They're very, what's the word I want? On model? The characters in particular, there's no you know how sometimes there's an offness to fan art sometimes, not a bad offness, but there's a thing that separates it as a fan work versus an official thing. These coloring pages, if you told me they were official, if you removed me from this whole series and presented these coloring pages to me and presented me with original art and said that these were original coloring pages, I would absolutely believe that. There is no weird off-model feeling from them. They're very good. Very, very good. I'm thinking I might watercolor them. I've been humming and hawing, or I might mess around. I might do one with markers and then watercolor another one, and I think it'd be really nice to watercolor one. I'm also better at blending watercolor than I am at markers. I'm really bad with markers. Turns out buying a bunch of markers doesn't make you really talented with them. You have to use them a lot, and I don't have a lot of time sometimes. And we have all her classes already. Okay, perfect. All Oh, right. Let's find some people. And then find some music. And then we'll round out this episode. I'm also going to pick this... Oh, 2 mushrooms. Don't mind if I do. Excellent. Let's find some nerds who like to jam somewhere, anywhere. I guess by the school again, maybe? No, that's just Rouge. Oh, okay. Swahili's going up there. Cocottes down here. I think it being up around Swahili and Rouge would be a better idea. Oh, you're just standing there, huh? That's... Oh my god. Y'all. Okay. I'm just gonna pick a random song, because sometimes that works out for us. Oh no, it's Be Aggressive. We haven't played Be Aggressive yet. So we're gonna play Be Aggressive on a tambourine, for sure. Just as everyone walks away. I'm confident that someone will come by and save us from playing tambourine to the song alone. I hear farting spells in the distance, but I'm confident. Confident, I tell you. Confident. Okay. Okay. Who? You two? You're not even local. Was it someone else? Was it you two? Was it you? Oh yeah, now everyone's like, hey Streusel, what's up? What the fuck? Tambourine. Be aggressive. No, be aggressive. Get your shit together. Giraffe girl. Whatever the fuck your name is. I love that 16 farts didn't clear this area as quickly as a tambourine. That's perfect. No one in this town appreciates us. We're the best student. Our story's the coolest. We dress immaculately. We play multiple instruments. We're bilingual. I'm being aggressive about this. This is our anthem. We're getting this done. Sucks. This sucks, but I have to take it. I'm Janine Hawkins. I'm at Bleating Heart on Twitter. We're here every day in October playing Magician's Quest. We're playing Tongari Boushi to Mahou no Machi. It's the 4th game in the series. Yeah, okay, that helps. The flute helps. We've got less than a week left. We are gonna learn more lessons. We are gonna make more bouquets, I imagine. We're gonna probably do some gross cooking. Because I always find that funny because I'm a child. It'll be great. Catch the archives on youtube.com/Streamfriends and the Streamfriends Magician's Quest Witching Hour playlist. notquitereal.bandcamp.com for the theme song on Halloween Night with Streusel. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Take care.